It has been estimated that more than 30% of service members returning from Iraq and Afghanistan suffer from probable post-traumatic stress disorder, a traumatic brain injury, depression, or some combination of these conditions, which may cause their performances to deteriorate. They may self-medicate with alcohol or drugs, or they may commit some minor misconduct, and soon they find themselves fast-tracked out of the military on an administrative separation with a less than fully honorable discharge. Receiving an other than honorable discharge for misconduct has devastating effects on injured former service members. These veterans cannot receive disability benefits for their service-related injuries. Their access to the U.S. Department of Veterans Affairs or VA health system is limited, and they lose all education and housing benefits. Even members who receive the less stigmatizing general discharge, one step down from fully honorable, will suffer serious consequences. With a general discharge, the veteran loses access to tens of thousands of dollars in VA education benefits, and they forfeit the money they paid the military for those benefits. Members of our armed forces have long held a tradition of pushing through these kinds of invisible injuries, but some of our troops returning from overseas cannot just push through.
Hello, I'm Adjunct Professor Jason Mann, and I supervise the clinical component of the Pitt Law Veterans Legal Practicum. The Pitt Law Veterans Legal Practicum is one of the few places in the country where veterans with less than fully honorable discharges, what is often called bad paper, can get free legal help with restoring their honor and obtaining benefits they earn fighting for our country. We conduct a thorough review of the veteran's official military personnel file and military medical records. Where necessary, we use the Freedom of Information and Privacy Acts to get documents that are not in the permanent files. And on potentially meritorious cases, we file petitions to upgrade the veteran's character of discharge with the Service Discharge Review Board or the applicable Board of Corrections of Military and Naval Records. We currently have more than 10 cases pending before these boards, and we've already won 4 of the cases we filed at the board level. We also help veterans with their disability claims before the VA regional office. Federal law restricts the ability of private lawyers to handle VA disability cases before they are denied by the regional office. We fill this gap in legal services available to veterans whose claims are at the regional office level. And for those veterans with complex claims, the Pitt Law Veterans Legal Practicum is there to help. The Practicum has the dual mission of educating law students to serve veterans and providing free legal services to veterans. We currently serve nearly 100 veterans, a number that is much higher than we need for purely teaching purposes. We continue to accept cases from veterans because there is an unmet need for our services. For many veterans, there's no other place they can go. We need your help to raise sustainable funding to allow our law students and the Veterans Legal Practicum to continue serving our veterans. Your donation of any size will pay for students to travel to Washington, D.C. to argue cases before the service boards and to pay for associated court fees. You can make a difference in the lives of our deserving veterans. Your generosity will provide our students with an opportunity to learn how to develop and argue actual court cases on behalf of those who have served our country. Please make a donation today and help us to continue serving those who served you. Thank you.